the end, you just kind of got really unfortunate situation with the tail.
That's how Ryu works, though.
Man.
Since I lost in the neutral.
Sweet. Now we're going to have GO2, or is that GO2? I'm not sure on the sponsor, but that is ShadowFox.
GO2 is a Japanese Eurobeat artist.
Okay. Well, I know that that's ShadowFox. ShadowFox being one of the people who came out with the rest of the Austinites. Here to try to wreak havoc against our own Mew². Mew² actually knows a good bit about this matchup, playing with against the likes of Jason, playing against the likes of Phenom. He's actually beaten Megafox on his home turf at Caddy. So
we forget sometimes how good Mew² is, and I think that, you know, some of it's been lost in the whole, oh, now we know that Mewtwo is a good character.
Yeah.
You know, he's like maybe like close to top 10. And we forget that like Mew² is really good, and we go, oh, how could he possibly get 5th place? Our region's really good.
Yeah. Beyond that, I mean, this is one of those matchups where you look at it and you might be blinded by the previous iterations of Mewtwo and think, how does Mewtwo win this matchup? To which I ask you, how is this matchup not, at the very least, even? Both of these characters really just demolish each other and punish.
Yeah. This is really all about the punish game. If Mew² can, you know, find a setup to that up smash, or ShadowFox can just find Mew² off stage, really, there's no telling what'll happen.
The chase down. I believe he was still under the 60 frames of cooldown on that grab, so he wasn't able to get the re-grab even if he was in the right spot.
Also really liking that ShadowFox isn't trying to play 2 balls out and rushing in. He's doing a lot of that, you know, I'm going to jump back, throw a couple of lasers at you because you can't really punish me for it.
Oh, yeah. Mewtwo is a fortress. Oh, he's fine.
Okay.
Mewtwo is a fortress. If you go in without a really safe, solid game plan and you're just kind of going balls in, you are going to come out with a fair in your face. You are going to come out getting grabbed and getting thrown off stage and dying. He has a very strong defensive kit. If you're jumping above him for no reason, you're going to get up smashed.
Which is why you have to jump above him and do a Falcon Punch at the same time.
Totally
and then lather, rinse, repeat until you kill him, which sometimes that works. Anyways, so it's stock 2. These two are pretty even. Mew²'s going to try to get a little bit of a punish here. Going to look for that down air, but not going to get it because ShadowFox knows what's up. And it's right back to even in the mid-30s.
Oh! He almost had it, and for some reason, ShadowFox going above the stage, making that super dangerous, actually, but managing to make it out alive.
I think that, yeah, Mew² wasn't really ready for that.
Oh! That was a beautiful call-out.
I think that Shadow Ball might have been the wrong decision there because he was able to just side B back on stage.
Now, Mewtwo does, though, have an advantage of having some moves that send pretty far. Really easy to get Fox off stage off of just one hit. He can nair him, he gets a forward air, he gets a grab, and he can forward throw him. And then Fox is out of there, off stage, in a very bad spot.
And he can use that neutral air to just catch that side beat.
Yes.
Such a great tool.
Oh! Ooh, and there. He's just really good at edge guarding Fox. He has the tools.
I mean, Mewtwo's just a good character. He's got great options, and really it all hinges upon how well you can punish him, because he's very floaty, and it's difficult for him to get down to the stage sometimes if they're not really in the right mindset. And you've just really got to make sure to know that, you know, this jump to this direction means he's telegraphing, you know, this forward air or whatever.
Yeah. Now, it isn't all about Mewtwo, though. This matchup, I do feel, is pretty close to even. Once you get Mewtwo in the air, Fox actually should be able to have a bit of a field day, keeping him there, doing these up airs. Mewtwo does have a really, really good air dodge, but sometimes you can still catch his landing pretty well because if you're Fox, you have Fox's dash attack, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So even if you miss one of those up airs, you can still catch him with an up tilt, catch him with a dash attack if he drifts too far, and then he's back into a disadvantaged state again.
Fox has great frame data and great hitboxes, which is great against Mewtwo, who has some strange, like, oddities, I guess, in those categories.
He's got a really big body, and he's really light.
Yeah, and very floaty.
That's, I mean, one of the reasons that ShadowFox decided to take Mew² here is it helps him get these combos extended, keeps these platforms close by so that Mew² can't air dodge as much, or else he'll risk the lag. Therefore, extending these combos, keeping him at a disadvantaged state. And right now, I mean, both of these characters are very close to death.
So, question. Can Firefox kill? Like at
yes.
a decent percentage?
Yes, it can. We've seen Larry Lure do some crazy stuff with that Firefox.
But I'm talking about like in the air,
Yes.
getting just like that mid-air hitbox.
Yes. It is, as far as I know, the first hit of him like moving upwards is the strong part. So that's where all the terrifyingness is.
Yeah.
I believe the later hits isn't too strong, but
okay. But that strong hit, it's definitely a good edge guard option. If you can catch them, it's I think it's an untechable.
potentially.
You do it on the ledge.
Catching him
with that up air.
Finally with these up airs, it's been hard for him to connect them at killing percents because Mew²'s air dodge, or Mew²'s been doing a good job of air dodging them. And right now though, just getting the pivot grab, able to seal it out both times, both games we've seen. ShadowFox gets the first kill, and then Mew² immediately answers back with his own. And I think getting that second kill is actually really big for Mew² because he's telling ShadowFox, hey, you might think you're something, but I got that too, and now I have all the momentum.
Yeah.
Like, when you just take somebody else's stock and then they come right back, that hurts. You gotta think.
You're thinking, I'm going to build up, you know, some like a 30% or something, and I'll have an advantage going into the next stock, and they go, nuh-uh.
It's just one of those situations where you think you have control, and then suddenly your opponent has all of it.
Yeah. Ooh. It's a great catch off of that one back air, getting that up tilt into up air. And Mew² firmly in the kill zone with that up air and up smash.
Ooh. He missed that tech, but ShadowFox didn't run far enough to hit him with that forward tilt. I believe he expected a tech in place, which might have pushed him back into the center stage where he could get another chase for the up smash.
Yeah. And I think one of the keys to Mew²'s victory right now is that he's taking advantage of the like one big disadvantage of Fox, which is that he has no follow-ups off of his very weak non-kill throw grabs. So he's not afraid to get grabbed. And what a read on that tech.
I mean, reads aside, that up smash covers the whole platform. It's just a matter of the timing, what options you cover. You can cover multiple options with that up smash if you choose the right timing. Yeah. So once you get the nair, notice he's sent to the platform. You can see that he's missed the tech, and then bam, run out there.
He slid so far.
It's basically a Dacus.
It is. It really is. I'm going to watch that again because that was weird.
I mean,